Hello, today is August 12th, 2020. Today's my second video. Before you watch this, make sure to go watch the other one. Today we're going to be going over Donald Trump's best case scenario for the election this upcoming year. This year, I meant. Uh, I think his best scenario, it has gone up since sorry, the last time I made one of these videos. I do think he could carry Montana by a safe margin now. He can carry Utah by a safe margin. I do think Kansas, Mississippi, and South Carolina will be under 15 or maybe under 10 points. I do think if I'm doing my 10-point thing, that South Carolina out of all the safe, or South Carolina and Alaska out of all of this. Nope. South Carolina, Alaska, and Missouri are the three safe states that I think have narrowed down since the last election. The main ones. So Trump basically has 125 safe votes in his best scenario. And I do think this is becoming more of a likely possibility. I give Trump a 40% chance of winning based on my election model. On his best, he could take Oregon to a likely like it was in 2016. He could take these two. He could keep these two in the lean margin. I don't think he could carry Virginia by that much, and I do not think he could carry Maine's at large or Maine's first. He could win Maine's second district by a safe margin. He could take Illinois, Iowa, Ohio. Oh wait, well actually, you know what? Let's leave these states blank right now. Right now, I'm gonna put what these states are leaning at. The swing states. I'm gonna leave all the swing states blank. Just give me a second. I'm so sorry. All right. All the swing states are blank right now. But these states, all the blue states right now, Trump cannot win no matter what. I do not think he could take out a win in any of these states. Especially Hawaii and New York and Vermont and Maryland and California, Washington. Those are the most Democratic states in the country. Trump just could not win there. In my opinion, I do think, like I said earlier, these are every state blank he needs to spend a little bit of time in, especially to expand the Republican Party for the next election. Just maybe they can take back the presidency if Trump does what he probably will and lose, especially if he wins again. Obviously, he wouldn't lose because he wouldn't be able to run again. But Republicans would definitely lose in 2024 if Trump wins again. They're going to lose this election or the next one, definitely. I think that Texas and Georgia, I generally keep in the same area of margins. I think Trump needs to spend a little bit more time in these two states. Right now, I do think Biden would win them, but all he needs to do is spend a little time there, and he could take this out. And honestly, what I just said right now, while saying that, new poll just came out in Maine. I don't know why I had it as safe. I meant likely, but I do think Trump could take it to a lean or tilt margin in Maine. I do think, even though every state I have blank right now, actually, I think he could take Michigan down to a tilt. Here, we'll put all these as tilt because this will help me go through my my map easier. Okay, so I do not think he could. I do not think that in Minnesota or Nevada he would win more than that. I don't think he's going to flip any states this time. He won't flip any states this time. But I'm sorry for that. But I don't know if you heard anything, but there was a bang. Any state that Hillary won, I think is either going to be lean, likely, or safe. I just don't see Trump doing better in any state. but I do see a possibility of him winning. I do see him possibly pulling out a tilt in Wisconsin. He does need to spend a lot of time here. Um, I do see him possibly pulling out a win in Arizona. He just needs to spend a little bit more time here. He needs to spend more time than he is right now. He needs to focus on, especially these three states I just mentioned: Michigan, Florida, and Arizona. He gave up on Michigan, which is not a smart move, but then again, I do get it. He's been leading in the past two polls in North Carolina by a point. If he can hold out this edge when North Carolina starts voting next month and their absentee ballots, then he could take North Carolina. I do think he could take Ohio. It wouldn't be too. This would probably. Sorry. Iowa, Ohio, Georgia, and Texas. These four corners are probably the easiest states that he can hold. He needs to spend time in these towards the end of the election, especially before the election. If he can do what he did in 2016 and lead in the polls on election day before the day started, then it would make. Then, fuck. I keep stuttering. He needs to narrowly edge out a win in these four states. And actually, I do think he could take. No, I don't. No, again, I explained why he couldn't take Nevada. I do think he could take Rhode Island, Connecticut, um, Delaware to a lean because there is a little bit of close polls there. I do think he could take down those states to a likely or lean margin. I do think he could take Virginia down to a lean. And I do think, actually, the one state Hillary got that I do see him flipping would be New Hampshire. I could see him taking New Hampshire by a tilt margin. That's almost a given at this point. I do not see him taking Nebraska second. I see that flipping no matter what, along with Michigan, along with Pennsylvania by a tilt margin. I could see Michigan being tilt, actually. All these be tilt. Again, this is supposed to be more of a short video. This is more of an update on how the best Trump can do. I think that he could do this map. And you know what? Let's put it in full colors just so you get the better idea. Oops. Messed up a little bit. So it would be a two state and one district difference? No, three state because of New Hampshire as well. But yeah, Pennsylvania, Michigan would flip. If he did flip a state, it would be New Hampshire, and I could see him doing that. It wouldn't make sense to me. I could see this being a likely map. Hold on, I'm almost done putting it in full colors for you to get the better idea. Oops, sorry. You know what? Here we go. This is what I could see happening. I could see him winning by 8 electoral votes. I could see him winning these two states in his absolute landslide, but I think we've ruled out a landslide at this point. Sorry, Republicans. All right. Thank you guys for watching so much. Goodbye.